Well, the books version, yes. So the answer to the question, what is going to print in this situation? The answer is it's going to print the book's full description. And so here it is, right? So this is a fiction book with this specific ISBN number. So yes, it works, and that's what happens. So the question is then, why is this the case? What's happening here? I have a product, right? And product does this. It says full description is the name. But magically, the book actually, when I create the book, right here, when I create the book, it prints the description. So the answer is that if you recall, let's just finish this piece and then take a break. So let's see. So once again, I think this is the way I'd like to picture this. So I have product a reference to the product. It is a reference name P, right? That's the reference that I have in my main method. I know for sure right here that I create an object, and this is a book, right? Actually, let me just draw my book just as a rectangular shape. So oops. So let's just do this rectangular shape thing. All right. So this is my book, and I know because of the inheritance, it actually has the name over here, right? So it has the name right here, and it also has the ISBN. Okay, so this is what this product is pointing to. However, P is of type product, right? Whereas the object that I created is a book, so it combines both attributes, right? Remember I told you that this pointer inside this sort of like hidden piece inside every object that we create is actually giving us access to not just the data in our object, but also it gives us access to specific methods, right? But so methods such as full description right here. There's also equal method that we've overridden, and maybe other methods. They're all located elsewhere. They're not part of our object. And so there is a table of methods with, so that there is a table of methods that says, all right, if the type of this object is a book, and this is the case that we have, so the methods are wired to the version of the book and equal and other methods. This table of methods for this specific object is wired specifically for the book class. Therefore, when we use product reference, of course, it's sort of using only this portion. The product defines only the name and actually defines its own version of full description. However, at runtime, if you use product reference, the methods through this table are resolved properly to the most current version of the full description method, which really was defined for the book. So I just want you to remember that there is more to just taking object reference and somehow instantly jumping and calling its method. In fact, there's more things involved. Like I told you, each object in memory contains a hidden data member, which is pointing to the table of methods. That table of methods is very specific to the type of the book that we're using. So even though we're using product reference, in fact, at runtime, this hidden member is pointing to the set of methods that belong to the book. And therefore, if I do my thing here and say product full description, if full description is defined inside the book, it will be invoked, although I am using the object reference of type product. So this is an interesting demonstration of this piece, and it's one of the examples of polymorphic behavior, because we have this definition which you might think should work, but in reality it's the one that happens right here is the one that's implemented. So there's few more things to say about this setup and what we can improve, and so let's do this after the break. Let's take a 10-minute break.